It's week 9 of the NFL, and we've got the Chargers' speedy running back. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back and your leader in rushing touchdowns. It's the Chargers and the Browns.
The Chargers offense winners of 4 in a row now as they get going here. And the one we'll be watching is this man at running back.
As his strong season continues, last week's performance putting him over 1,000 yards now for the year.
And what do you think he's saying?
Feed me.
Exactly. More. I want more yardage, because he's definitely not going to be satisfied with what he's accomplished thus far.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
And they'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft.
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. They'll look to throw here. Toward the sideline, it's complete. An athletic grab, but still well short of the first. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 4th down.
This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. As we transition into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd and 7.
They'll drop to throw.
And this one into the hands of DJ Chark. And they're going to stop play here. And the injury is to, that's DJ Chark, the receiver, who's in need of some help right now.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4.
The Chargers at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they come in riding high, just 1 loss in their last 7 games.
And I like the way that this team is winning football games, because they're doing it the way that coaches love to preach. Penalties at a minimum, because they've been very disciplined, very focused in their business.
7 yards there and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down. L.A. set to take over again on offense.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Here's 3rd and 9.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit.
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
The Chargers on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 3. They're going to look to throw. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
There's a Darius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Right side, he has Johnston.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Denzel Ward right there in coverage to get the hand in.
The Chargers getting ready to go here to start this 3rd quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
60 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Short throw underneath to Hurst.
On the move past the 40.
And finally taken down at the 34. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Off play action, it's Stick.
Open man, it's Palmer.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there.
His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
And that's a step in the right direction.
offense and their running back headed back onto the field. He is the NFL's leader in rushing yards to this point in the season, and if he can replicate or even surpass the production that he had over the first half of the year, he's going to have a good chance to take home the title.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Powers through. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
There's so many definitions of a complete back. I think most people think a guy who can block, a guy who can catch, and a guy who can run. But how about when you put it all together as a runner and you can fake people out, you can be shifty, and also run with some power and break tackles, as we just saw on that pickup.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 37-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And he'll take this down to the 33.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Throwing on second down. Stick
finds Johnston.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Here's Stick looking to throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Now Stick. Buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in.
Yes.
A great play there. With his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game.
And the Chargers have got it back to within a score. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time of the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
Yeah, it's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more.
131 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Stick looks to throw. Short throw to Disley. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a... And we're back now here in Cleveland.
A yard all they need, but it's third down.
It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
A shotgun throw for Stick. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Stick back to pass.
He gets it over the middle to Palmer.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And this offense on 3rd down today, 5 out of 9 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up.
Here we go on 4th down. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Stick. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And some room to maneuver. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Right back to him on 1st down. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Offside, defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
How about this Browns defense they've held so far? This is now 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That's the rookie from Georgia, Lad McConkey.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Palmer. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. They're going to go play action now with Stick. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Stick from the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
On fourth down, here's Stick. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The fourth down play doesn't work for the... The Charger offense making their way back out there. They'll try and start this drive in the air. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
He'll drop to throw.
Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points.